So back to sourcing a crate of art and antiques.
Look, I don't know about you, but my main takeaway from the last 75 years of American history is, if you want something, you keep bombing till you get it, and you pay no mind to the consequences. Now, with that in mind, you're taking a bomber and taking out a trash haulage network being used to move cargo, and then picking up the goods when you find them.
Now, personally, I find this one incredibly hard. I'm not good with bombs, but let's give it a go and see what happens. I don't have missiles on this. And what I would normally do on this is actually pull out my oppressor or a helicopter and just use missiles to blow up the targets. But I'll give it a go with the Sea Sprite. Or Seabreeze, I think it's called. Sorry. Seabreeze, I think, has a tendency to lose height constantly, which is a little bit of a pain. Probably because it's a bomber. Just open the bomb doors there. Looking for this target. There he is. Oh, press the wrong button because I'm not on bombs. What button do I use to release bombs? I thought it was A. Oh. It should be A. Okay. Looks like I didn't have the doors open properly. Let's try again. And complete miss. And this is why I hate this mission. At least I hate this mission using the Sea Sprite, Seabreeze, Sea whatever it's called. Hopeless. Filming camera, still hopeless. Give it one more go. No, I'm not going to get there. Ah, and he passes under the bridge just as I get there. Yes. So at this point I've had enough of messing around with that. What I'm going to do instead is call in something I can use a little bit more easily. Even that didn't get him. That was one, and it took me nearly 7 minutes to get my first target. Now you can get lucky on this, it could be the first one. But not necessarily. This one is going to be a ship out at sea. At least it's not a moving target. That's not the one. And there's still 4 more potential targets. And the homing missiles do not home in on these guys, so that doesn't make your life any easier. At least he's on the north road. If he was southbound, he'd be in that tunnel now. Not the one we're looking for. one we're looking for. As you see, if you had more players, you'd be getting through these targets a lot quicker. You'd just share them out. And you'd have more cargo to collect at the end of it. That's why this is not really a solo-friendly business. Everyone wishes it was. Everyone wishes they would give you a better value per crate and more people would be playing this kind of section of the game. This is another one at sea, which at least is not a moving target. Partly missed him with all those shots. There we go. And it's not that one either. So the very last target is going to be my one. Now that doesn't always happen. Doesn't always happen. And I believe when I get the last one, he's not actually carrying the goods, it just tells me where the goods are going to be. So we may have even more work to do. Interesting, it's another one in the water. Oh, he did drop the crate. Okay. What we want to do now is very carefully twitch ourselves over the crate until we get it. I do not want to crash the helicopter in the water. So I will freely admit I am not a particularly good plane pilot in this game. I'm pretty good in helicopters, but I'm not great in the planes, and that's why bombing runs to me are hateful. But if I put in the practice, I know people get very good with these. Maybe the Seabreeze, whatever it's called, could have done the whole thing. I'm also getting shot at. So I can land in front of the hangar, or I can drop the crate out of the bottom of the plane, the helicopter, like this. And you just get to watch it float down. Oh, I actually managed to miss. No, it went in. Good. It went into the hangar. I thought I'd missed the hangar there. Job done. Just waiting for Ron to have his say.
That's how it's done. It's such a pleasure to be working in a professional outfit. Finally. Please don't hurt me.